Imagine watching your baby girl start to lose control of her eyes, arms, and other muscles. This happened to one family, and some of the best doctors in the country were stumped as to what was going wrong. CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez tells us how the mystery was solved by cracking a little girl's genetic code.
Kara Green was a healthy toddler until last November, when her parents, Kristen and Clayton, noticed something wasn't right.
Her eye movements were just completely erratic. You would look at her and her eyes would just move all over.
Within weeks, Kara became unsteady on her feet. Her arms were limp, and even keeping her head up was a struggle.
Falling on her face, not catching herself with her arms.
Kara was tested at Duke Medical Center for a terrifying range of possibilities, including a brain tumor. Kara was just days from starting chemo for a presumed autoimmune disorder when her doctors turned to Dr. David Goldstein's genetics team.
They hoped that maybe by looking at the genome, we would find an indication of what was wrong.
Using state-of-the-art technology, the genetics team was able to sequence a part of Kara's and her parents' DNA that makes certain proteins.
What we're looking for is something that happens in the patient's genome. When we see something that happens just in that genome, then that's a possibility that it's contributing to the disease.
They found that Kara has Braun-Violette-Van Leer syndrome, an extremely rare disease that kept vitamins from being transported into cells. The treatment was simply to flood Kara with so much vitamin B2, riboflavin, that some of it gets into the cells anyway.
Fingers. So you're telling us that if we give her a vitamin, that she's gonna, she'll stop getting worse and she might get better?
Let's do your medicine.
Not might get better. Within months, Kara could lift her arms, feed herself, and even run around with a big smile, just like a 2-year-old should be able to do. Dr. Goldstein, who is now at Columbia University Medical Center in New York, says this is a perfect example of precision medicine, using genetic information to figure out exactly what's wrong and use that information to target a treatment right at that specific problem. Dr. Max Gomez, CBS 2 News.
That is just incredible. Kara will have to take her vitamin supplements for the rest of her life, but geez, I mean, she was this close to chemo, and it was all a vitamin.
That's a miracle.
It really is.
Spectacular. All right.